Manchester derby time. It's Manchester City versus Manchester United. In a very hype clash. I would say of Titans, but in recent years you can't really say that of United, so it's not really a clash of Titans. But it is a big boy clash. That's what really matters at the end of the day. That's what matters. So that's all I really care about, to be honest. Let me just do all my background things. We haven't kicked off yet, which is good. You guys can have a look at the lineups. I'm just entering a little thing. Okay. As I just set up my background things, because as you guys know, I do like to do my background things. Yeah. So that's a good thing. That is a good thing. There we go. Oh, knew that. Lol. Teehee. And then... Oh, yep, that's fine. Do my final little background thing here. I'll be ready and raring to go. Hello. Can I please log in? Can I please log into the thing? Hey, Ultimate Gamer, how are you doing, man? Are you excited? Are you excited for the game? Are you nervous? What do you think is gonna happen? Let me know what your predictions are. If you got a score prediction, please let me know. For now, I think City will win 2-1. That is my prediction. That's my prediction. Okay. That's gonna obviously update it. Let's do Man City 0. Man United. Oh. There we go. Make sure that's saved. That is done. Okay, I think we are now ready, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you think 3-1 to City Ultimate Gamer? I would take that all day, every day. I take it all day, every day. By the way, Ultimate Gamer, I don't know if you want to join our Discord, but if you do, to get involved in the football chat, feel free to do so. Oh, there we go. And it's time. Manchester Derby is upon us. I'm unfortunately having to watch it again because it's on Sky, and for some reason the Now TV app is a bitch and it just won't work on my PC. So I'm having to watch it on my phone, so I'm going to be quite a bit behind, unfortunately, because for some reason on your phone it's like a minute behind. I don't know why. So yes, that's the thing. United already in the Manchester City box here. City needs to be careful to not give away a penalty, and they have. They've given away a penalty in 40 seconds. What are you doing, guys? Fucking hell, Gabriel Jesus. What are you doing? What is he doing? What a fucking idiot, Jesus. Come on, man. What are you doing? He's not thinking. That's what he's... I don't understand why he's starting, to be honest. Why isn't Aguero starting this game? Well, that's it. God, that right. Well, I'm going to change it to red because they're going to score. There we go. Oh, my God. I literally said, don't concede the penalty in the first 40 seconds. What do they do? Concede the penalty in the first 40 seconds. So this would be the first time City have been behind in the Premier League, I think, since their defeat against Spurs, because Fernandes is going to score this. Genuinely pathetic defending from Well, what's he doing? Oh, Edison nearly got to it as well. Oh, right, well, that was pathetic. I'm already angry. I'm already annoyed. What the fuck are you doing, you moron? Edison does very well. What is Jay's? Get overreaction. Get him off the pitch right now. I can't even fathom what that moron is doing. Sounds like I'm being harsh to Jesus, but I don't actually give a toss right now. You can't. What's he doing? Well, that's brilliant because what United. This is because let's say it's 0-0. What would happen is United would do what they did again at Old Trafford. Oh my God, what's happening? City are giving the ball away again. What is going on? What I was going to say was, all United want to do is get everyone behind the ball and defend. They were going to do that at 0-0. Never mind bloody 1-0. Oh my God, and City have given the ball away yet again for a third time now. Here's Marcus Rashford coming inside. Luke Shaw. City need to be careful here to not get 2-0 down in the first 3 minutes. They actually are going to be. Oh my God. Right. So City already are stumbling. That should be 2-0 to City United. Sorry. City need to stop dicking around at the back, to be frank. But that is. I mean, I don't understand why the debate of the day is still that. I mean, what should we change it to now? What should the debate of the day be, guys? I don't even know anymore. What should it be? Will United end City's run? How about that? Because they're already 1-0 up. They're already 1-0 up. And I'm genuinely I'm so disgusted at Jesus right now. I don't think you understand. I don't mind, like, if players aren't good enough or whatever. But you're 40 seconds into the game. You're a striker. You're somehow in your own box, and you just kick the striker. What? I've got literally nothing to say. Well, I do have something to say. I've got no explanation for you. Right, so City are going to have to obviously work from being 1-0 down. It's not the start you want, and yet it's the start we have, so whoop-tee bloody do. Hendo's big chance. Well, we'll see, won't we? If he can keep out a clean sheet. I mean, it's literally the worst start for City. Isn't that Fernandez's first goal against a Big Six club or something? Obviously, it would come from the penalty spot, but you can't argue it was a penalty. It's irrelevant. And United need the points a lot more than City. City have basically, I mean, largely. Don't want to say. I don't want to say that City are going to win the league by default, but it's City's title to lose. In theory, this game means nothing from a points perspective. In theory, they're probably giving the ball away there. Obviously, it means much more from a derby perspective. But in terms of points for City, it's irrelevant in theory. Points for United, however, it means a hell of a lot because I think before this game, Leicester are actually second place, aren't they? Hey Matthew, how you doing? Hey, I was doing great, and then Gabriel Jesus decided to be a fucking melon and made my background go red, and made my eyes go red. They have, yeah. I mean, this is something I was just discussing. They may have already, won the Premier League, and they haven't, but they have. But that's not the point. From a City, especially from a City fan's perspective, that is not the point at all. You always want to play well against United. This is City's biggest game of the season for City fans. It doesn't really matter. It's like, when it was the Centurion season? Yeah, it was. And City had a chance to win it at home against United. And you could say, oh, game didn't matter anyway. City are already going to win. It does matter. It does. It really. And I don't. Whoever saw the Amazon documentary will have seen it mattered to the players as well. They knew they'd already won. They knew they'd already won, but the players were still kicking off at each other in the dressing room because it's your rivals. It's a second, is it? Both penalties. Well, that's the thing. People can complain about penalties, but it was a penalty. There's nothing to complain about from a City perspective. Well, there's nothing for City to complain about United from a City perspective. City can only complain about Jesus being a moron. Don't know what I still can't comprehend it. But just to let you guys know, as I was just saying, I am behind on the phone because I've been on the fucking live chat in LTV. Oh, I'm so stressed now. I was on the live chat in LTV. It's still not working on my Windows 10 PC. So I'm only at 7 minutes and 52 seconds, 53, 54, 55. So I'm probably like a whole minute behind you guys. So do just bear that in mind when something takes place in the game. Please don't type something unless I actually react to it, so you know where we're up to. I need to get that sorted, man, because it's really annoying. We can't react at the same time. It's very annoying. Well, the one before the last, I think you mean, and because in the League Cup semi-final, that was obviously quite exciting because City won. Raheem Sterling. Watching it on Xbox, good to know, Matthew. Good to know. Yeah, just for some reason on Windows 10. Oh, good shot, and not quite saved easily. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, the League One was genuinely atrocious, but I don't even know what. I mean, that was before City went on their winning run. I don't even know what Pep seemed to be content with a 0-0 draw that game. Obviously, it was up to United to bring the play because they were at home, but I did expect City to I expected City to want, or at least Pep, I expected him to want to win it because United are shit in terms of quality. Saying that they're winning, but you know what I mean. You got Scott McTominay on the pitch. Like, you should go for it. That's Sky Sports or BT Sport. I got you, Matthew. How are you feeling about West Ham though, Matthew? When do West Ham play again? Have they are they playing today, tomorrow? Are they playing Monday actually? Against someone. Dad's Sky to watch Sky. I use Dad's BT. I use my parents' BT to watch BT, and we share this Now TV thing. Man U next Sunday. What's their next game though? Do they not play this weekend or something? Is that not a thing? Do they not play tomorrow night? Cool. Yeah, because I actually did a prediction on my TikTok because someone asked me, do I think Spurs will finish in the top 4? And I went through all the fixtures and I calculated who I went through all the fixtures for the top 8 teams, and I was like, right, you'll win there, and I tallied up all the points, and I think that West Ham are going to finish 5th. That was my and that was based solely on points. Although to be fair, I predicted City to win this game, so though that could be bollocks. But based on my predictions, West Ham are going to finish, I think, like 1 point behind Leicester in 4th place, according to my predictions. So it's incredibly tight, and it's all going to depend on the big game that West Ham have against United on Sunday. Because really, West Ham's last few fixtures are quite winnable. So there you go. But yeah, so I mean, this is already. Well, no. Did I predict 2-1? Well, on that Sky Sports thing, I predicted 2-0, so I've already got it wrong. But in my TikTok prediction, I predicted City to win 2-1. But I did think that the reason United would score would be because they'd play on the counter-attack rather than a moronic goal given away in literally a minute. This is like the Champions League final, not last season, the season before, when it was like, Spurs, they're in their first ever Champions League final. They've got to, take it really seriously. Oh, and they're giving away a penalty in the first minute. Oh, the game's over. What are you doing? And this is why City won't win the Champions League. This is why. Because some of those players, i.e. Jesus, does not understand game management. Why are we lunging in at 40 seconds in? Patience. You've got to let him have a shot in that situation. I must say, United are playing a lot better than I thought they would in terms of their pressing, which is nice to see. I thought they would come to just try to stink out a draw, but it does look like they're actually trying to engage and be proactive. City will obviously get the lion's share of possession ultimately, but it is good to see that United are away from home having a go, which isn't something that you associate with United. But this is the thing with United, and I think this is an issue with the mentality of the club. Obviously, it's great that they're winning right now, but where was this energy in the Palace game, for example? I watched that Palace game. I've already seen more from United in these opening 12 minutes than I have in the entirety of like the Crystal Palace game. I also think of the Sheffield United game. There's so many games this season where United have just been so tepid in their performance, and this is exactly what's wrong with the team. It's great showing up to matches that matter. You need to show up to the matches where you're expected to win as well. So that would just be a little criticism there. City have been able to get into the swing of things so far, and I think that is due to United's good pressing. Robbie Savage thinks City will win the Champions League. I mean, I'd love it, obviously, but I think Bayern are just going to win it. And I think they'll win it at a canter, to be honest. I don't think City will get past the... I don't think City will make it to the final. Hey! C Noun, thank you so much for following. Obviously, it depends on what the draws. Like, obviously, if City draw Bayern, if City are in the other, how does it work in the? I can't remember how it works in the Champions League. And Matthew, thank you so much for following. How does it work in the Champions League? I can't even remember. Is it like quarter? Like does it just get? Do you get drawn every single round, or is it sort of like take tree A, tree B, and then you meet in the middle? I can't actually remember how the draws work for the Champions League. I just can't remember. If someone can let me know, that'd be great. But there we go. I'm already looking at the bench for options. You got Walker. I'm amazed that Phil Foden isn't starting. Genuinely staggered that Foden isn't starting. You've obviously got Bernardo Silva, Aguero, Fernandinho as the other options. But I'm just staggered because he didn't play in the 0-0 either. I'm amazed that someone like Foden, who's clearly this match is going to be clearly this match is going to mean the most to him from a City perspective. I think it's quite important to get that. So yeah, okay. So it is the point where it's just like, you pick you pick the team out of the hat at every single stage. Okay, so we won't know until after the quarterfinals, will we? United again deploying the high press, putting City under pressure. It's a really good play from United. I must admire that. I think you know, Edgener, what colour it is. It's red. It's red to represent the anger in my soul at Gabriel Jesus' moronic defending. That's what it is. It's the anger. Good tussle in the middle, ends with United coming away. Not quite. John Stones gets in ahead of Rashford. Great defending from the England centre-half. How you doing though, Edgener? How was your run? How long did you run for? Are you running for any particular reason? Are you running for Rashford with a shot? Ederson saves it, goodness me. So what happened was, with 40 seconds into the game, Martial's in the box. For whatever reason, Gabriel Jesus, the striker, decides to be in his own box. And decides to foul him for no reason. There was no need to foul him at all. Just does it. And De Bruyne's not having... It's a good shot from Rashford. De Bruyne's not having the best game so far. He's given the ball away quite a few times. Yeah. So De Bruyne needs to start turning it up a gear. Otherwise, this match is not going to end well for City. And as I was saying before, the score plays so well into United's hands now because they can just play on the counter. Daily 3 to 4K, excellent. Oh, that's a good shout actually, Edge. No. Like I bought a jump rope right at the start of lockdown, just in case I need to do some cardio. It's a good one, because obviously you can't go to the gym and such in quarantine. It's a good stuff. I probably won't, Matthew. I'll probably be playing Monster Hunter on Monday. I did put in the Discord what football matches we'll be watching this week, and that's what I'm going to continue doing at the start of each week, or maybe like the last thing on a Sunday. I'll say, okay guys, just to let you know, these are the games we're going to watch. So for example, we're watching Barcelona PSG. I think there's like another one or two that we're watching. But yeah, Gary Neville is right. De Bruyne has been sloppy. It's not what you want to see from the Belgian beast. City will need him to play well, and Martial is nearly good out there, but not quite. I did actually. Oh my god, yeah. Should we talk about the? Should we actually have some fun? The Liverpool game. What is happening there? 6. I mean, yeah. It depends who West Ham are playing. Jesus trying to redeem himself with a shot, not quite. I'm sure we'll do a West Ham game at some point. Hey, I'd love to do every game. But yeah, 6 defeats in a row at home for Liverpool. They've scored 1 goal this year at home in the Premier League, and that was a penalty against City. There is something seriously wrong going on at that club, and it's more than just the injuries. There's definitely something else going on. I don't know if it's a mentality issue, but but six in a row, and this is the thing. It's against teams. Gunnar just blazes over. It's against teams that are not even good. Like three were good, 3 were not so good. City, Chelsea, Everton. Maybe you can say, okay, you know, you lose to 1, maybe even 2 of those, and you know, it's not the end of the world. But the fact they lost to all 3 of them, and then they also lost to Burnley, Brighton, Fulham, teams battling against relegation, and the fact that they haven't scored goals against any of those 3 teams, Burnley, Brighton, Fulham, they've all been 1 goal to 0. Yeah, exactly. It's more than just, oh, Van Dijk's injured. No. Van Dijk being injured does not prevent you from scoring 1 goal against Brighton, Burnley, Fulham. Definitely not. There's something seriously wrong. And I think it's a weak mentality, to be honest. I think it's sort of like... Because the true test of what a championship winning team and squad is how do you react to adversity? How do you react when you've already reached the top? You've won the league. Tricky bit now is defending it, as we all know. It's not easy to win a league, but compared to defending it, it's incredibly easy. And then it's about how you bounce back from obviously some bad injuries, but then also some poor results. You need to go, right, we need to switch on here. So Mahrez is just fouled there. But yeah, so like I said, there's definitely something else going wrong at that club. And it does bring into doubt sort of like, you know, the likes of, will Trent be starting? Will Trent be starting for England at the Euros? Based on these performances, he doesn't deserve to, does he? You got to base it on form, even though I think he is England's best right back. He shouldn't be starting based on this, I don't think. If it keeps happening to the end of the season, I think you would have to say that someone else would have to have a look at right back. Make fun of my little friends there, I was like, injuries when that referee is chunk. Yeah, I mean, obviously injuries don't help, but this is more, like I say, it's more 6 in a row at home. For any team is bad. Even a lower table side shouldn't be losing 6 in a row at home. But it's the fact that it's Liverpool, and it's the fact that it's happening against top table clubs, mid table clubs, and bottom table clubs. It just demonstrates that there's a wider issue at play. And if we are going to, obviously Van Dijk is crucial to. Hey Daniel, how you doing, mate? We are red. As you can see, we're red in the background to represent the fact that, the fact that United are winning, but also to represent my anger at Gabriel Jesus' stupidity. Right back, yeah, exactly. He has to be. Based on form, he has to be. Rashford, not quite. But yeah, Daniel, how you doing, my man? What have you been up to this weekend? Please let me know. I've just been painting my fence. Made a curry last night, that was good. And I'm watching City lose against United, which is always fun times. Should I zoom in a little bit, do you think? I'll zoom in a little bit. There you go, they can see my beautiful face. Here's Raheem Sterling on the left now. Have a shot, Razza. Just have a shot! Just have a bloody shot. Jesus. Did you see that, Daniel? Did you see that, Daniel? Did you see the Gabriel Jesus ridiculous challenge? What's he doing? What's he doing? Mental. I just don't understand. There was no need in any reality to do that, and yet he did it. And what you don't want to do, I've said before, we don't want to do against a team that digs in and camp is give away an early goal, because what that digging in camping team will do is just dig in and camp even more. So literally the worst thing for City was to do that, and that's exactly what happened. It definitely wasn't a penalty. Wait, does Fred? No, I didn't see that, to be honest. Hey, Max has joined us as well. How you doing? Oh, it's come out to Cancelo. Ball comes in. Good turn by Rodri. Switches it. Poor switch to Sterling. He's forced to go back. Has to control it on the tit. Up against Wan-Bissaka, who I'd say has probably had the better of Sterling the last few occasions they've met. Sterling with an attempted switch. Rashford there doing his defensive duties. Good play by Rodri. Riyad Mahrez. Take the shot, Mahrez. Okay, do not take the shot. Never take the shot again if that's going to be the shot. Good lord. He was close, Daniel. He was. Yeah, it wasn't the best penalty from... Actually, no. Oh, maybe that says why it was a good penalty, because even though Ederson nearly got to it, he didn't quite get it. But it's just unforgivable. It's you're 40 seconds in. Why is your striker in the box putting in a clumsy challenge? What's he doing? And I said before, why is Jesus playing? Why isn't Aguero playing? And it wasn't just because of that, but you know, pissing me off. But yeah, Max, I'm doing good, apart from the fact that City are losing. Max, please can you remind me who you support? I'm sorry, I've forgotten. I do apologise. How was your weekend though, Max? What have you been up to? Like I was just saying to Daniel, I've painted my fence. By the way, Daniel Max, I don't know if you've met each other. Hammers, of course you are. Of course you are. Says Max, this is so... Oh yeah, oh no, wait. Does that mean there's... Oh no, yeah, because I remember saying there's 3 West Ham fans. There's Matthew, there's Franz, there's Max. Yeah, I remember now. Max, I don't think you joined our Discord, but if you do want to, you're more than welcome to join. We do have a football chat channel in there where people chat about football. Amongst other things. Memes, food, Pokemon, general things. I want to tell you real quick. Oh, thank you, Edgener. I like my viewers. My viewers are my Nabinios. My Nabinios are my children. In case you guys didn't know, if you're a follower of mine, you are a Nabinio, and that's a fact. Who was it? Ed. It was Ed who was singing. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a Nabinio. You're chilling. School tomorrow, mate. What does school mean for you, Max? What is school? And I don't mean on a philosophical level. I mean, like, are we talking history? Are we talking maths, English, food tech, woodwork? What are we learning in school tomorrow? Statistics, geography, religious studies, PE. How are they doing PE in COVID? How's that working? Is it working? Alright, do 10 push-ups. That's your homework. But yeah, thank you, Edgner, for your kind words. I really appreciate that, my man. You are the real MVP, and you are a Nabinio. Fact. Oh, let me know, Max, if you want to join the Discord. Let me know if you don't want to join, and I will stop pestering you. Maths, sports. You're in the last year. Oh, you're in year 11. I'm guessing that means you're in year 11. You have to run and do circle training. I think you're actually going into school in Denmark. Are you actually going in person though, Edgner? Is that right? I don't know what the situation is in England. Mahrez tries to cross, not quite. And United will just be able to counter again. Zinchenko trying to get in on Wan-Bissaka. Really good challenge, actually. Brilliant challenge. Oh, you're not? Oh, okay, fair enough. I thought you were going in person at that point. De Bruyne attempting the shot. Really good pick-up play by Rodri. And now City have got not a stranglehold over United, but it is much more like the City that we are used to seeing. West Ham ladies lost to Chelsea 2-0. It's not what you want to see. It's not what you want to see if you're a West Ham fan. So Max is in year 11. Good to know. Good to know. So I'm guessing you're going to college next year. What have you decided what you want to do at college, Max? I assume you've already picked your subjects or whatever. Well, Edgner, I predicted 2-1 before the start of the game, and I don't think City are going to score this game. That's sad, isn't it? I don't think City are going to score. What a sad revelation. You know, you just watch a team and you just think that... they're not going to do it. I get that in the state. I can just feel it. So when I'm ever in the stadium, I do this, guy. Oh, just smashed my thing. I do this in the stadium whenever City are doing poorly, and I just get a feeling they aren't going to win. I've noticed. It's been pointed out to me. Like normally, I'm in my seat. I'm chilling. I'm watching the game. I'm enjoying it. My uncle's on my left. I'm having a good time. But so this is the pose. I'll try to demonstrate it. This is what I do. I'm just hunched over watching the game like that. When it's not going well, I'm just like, and whenever I want to cuss out a player, oh, you fucking hell, Jesus, you piece of shit, the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, bro. That is an accurate representation of how I'm like at the City Manchester Stadium when City aren't playing well. But there you go. Max, engineering course, excellent. This country needs more engineers, so big shout out to you, Max. Big shout out. Engineers are in demand. Excellent stuff. De Bruyne giving the ball away again. What is he playing at? Your Captain Stones this week, 2 minutes in. Yeah, you sort of are. Yeah, you definitely are done, Edgner there. I've got to say. You think 3-1, Matthew? Well, like I said, I predicted 2-1 before the game, so I've got to sort of stick with my guns, but I do actually think it's going to end like 1 or 2-0 to United. To be honest. You know it's not going well when De Bruyne gives the ball away 4 times in the space of 30 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I would bring on Aguero at half-time, to be honest. 1-1, you think, Max? I wouldn't be happy with a draw, but I'd obviously be happy with a draw than a defeat. It's just a bit annoying. I guess it's just more annoying that City's winning streak, which is already a record, a Premier League record. Sorry, like an English all competitions record. It's just annoying that will be broken by United. Yeah, absolutely, actually. And I said it before the game, and I was proven correct 40 seconds in when he decided to kick Martial in the bloody box. And Mon Mabeza has followed the stream. Thank you so much, Mon. Hoots Mon. Oh, Khadnu. Hoots Mon. Hoots bloody Mon. Oh, goodness me. But there you have it. I'm going to be doing my first ever TikTok live after this game as well, as Sterling, I think, was fouled then. It's going to be a yellow card. Bruno's crying about something, not sure what. Oh, it's a Harry Maguire who's been booked. Good. Let's just double check what happened here. Oh, it's Jesus who got... Oh, Jesus played bloody hell, Maguire. That was a bit unnecessary. So I'm only at 32, 16, 17, 18. Maguire's just fouled Gabriel Jesus. So I'm quite far behind because I can't watch it on my Windows 10 computer because the Now TV app is shit. I can only watch it on my phone, and that means that it's delayed by like a minute or so. So I'm going to be a bit behind you guys, to be frank. So if anything does happen in the game, it'd be much appreciated if you could just wait for me to catch up and we can react together. That would be much appreciated. I understand it's very exciting when something happens, but if you could wait, that would be ideal for me. Sterling's not quite on the left-hand side. You're at 37.10. Wait, what? Oh, 33.10. I was going to say, that makes way more sense. I was going to say, how far... If it was 37.10, how far behind am I? Goodness me. There we go. United have the free kick in their own half. They're just going to punt it up. I guess they are. Fair play. Really bad free kick. City reclaim it in midfield. Cancelo tries to clip it to De Bruyne. Can he keep it in play? He can this time. That was a very good switch to Raheem Sterling. He needs to take on Wan-Bissaka here. He finds good. Really poor ball. Really poor ball. What are you doing, Raheem? Right, so I'm around 20 seconds behind you guys. Almost 35. Well, I'm only at 34. Really bad ball by Sterling. Yes, you're around a minute ahead of me, to be honest. A bit of a shame, but unfortunately the technology does not want to play with me. So that's the thing. Oh yeah, I was going to say I'm going to do my first ever TikTok live after this game, reacting to it, because I now have enough followers whereby I can do that. I've got over 1,000 followers now, which is very exciting for me. Yeah. Oh, was the Madrid derby 1-1? Cool, I mean, Atletico Madrid might actually win the league, mightn't they? I'd like them to. Be more interesting. It would be more interesting, I feel like. Than just Barcelona or Madrid. And Barcelona are just in a state, aren't they? Does anyone in the chat think that they can beat PSG? Does anyone think they can make the comeback? We've got someone called Appropriate Comment in the chat. That is a great name. Thank you for joining us, Appropriate Comment. You think City will hammer United? Well, currently they're losing 1-0. Obviously, I hope that they do, but you never know. Thank you for joining us, though, Appropriate Comment. I need 3 things from you. I need to know whereabouts in the world you're from, what club you support, and I need to know your shoe size. I need to know those 3 things. The United fans are banning you. What do you mean they're banning you? Yes, exactly. Newcastle 11. Right, what I will do, I'm just gonna make a note of that in my little shoe size catalogue. So we've got I don't know your first name, so I'll just have to call you Appropriate Comment for now. Appropriate Comment, Newcastle, more importantly, size 11, okay. And I've got that catalogued forever. I've got it catalogued forever, my guy. So there is no escape. That is going to the FBI. Because Appropriate Comment, yeah, exactly. I work for the FBI, and that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. You don't need to know why I'm cataloguing your shoe size. Don't worry about it. I mean, worry about it, but don't worry about it. What are your thoughts on I mean, it is, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. What am I saying? Yeah, so we're obviously... appropriate comment, what do you mean by the United fans are banning you? And what are your thoughts as a United fan? What are your thoughts as a United fan? As a Newcastle United fan, because obviously Fulham won today. Fulham won today. So do you think that Newcastle United are going to go... Do you think they're going to get relegated? What do you think? Manchester City coming in. Oh, okay, Gundogan take the shot. Oh, not enough power. No appropriate comment says no comment. I don't want Newcastle to go down because obviously I'd like the northern teams to stay in the league, but I think they could go down. You know, I think Fulham could very well do it, couldn't they? Here's Sterling now, De Bruyne, good play to not lose the ball. Everyone back for United. Sterling taking the shot, blocked by McTominay, and United are going to love playing like that. They are going to love playing like that. By the way, appropriate comment, feel free to follow the stream, because if you follow the stream, you become a Nobinio, aka a follower of LNobbins. Diaz with some good defending there. Here's Zinchenko now. Ilkay Gundogan. Action areas, in the last 10 minutes, 26% has come in United's defensive third. So City are playing much more like we'd expect them to. It's just such a shame about that madness in the first minute from City, because apart from that, you know, they've been playing pretty much how I'd expect them to play. It's very annoying. If we go down, we'll be straight back up. Joelinton will be top scorer. I would expect Newcastle to come back up, but Joelinton being top scorer, I'm not sure. I'm guessing that's a joke, but it's very funny. It wouldn't surprise me if they came top. Good question, Edgener. I will explain that. Maybe that can be like a milestone YouTube video. I don't want to just give it away, you know, because it's quite an interesting story. Well, it's not really. Well, I think it is. What was I saying? Yeah, so maybe that can be, because I do also obviously have a YouTube channel, so maybe that can be like, you know, 1,000 subscriber special, or, you know, something like that, just to make it a bit more, you know, ooh, why is he called that, ooh, type thing. I think that'd be a fun idea. We're currently on, I mean it will be a while away, we're currently on like 135, 136 I think. Here comes Marcus Rashford. Really bad ball, not quite. Good defending by City. What we're doing on our live, I'm literally just going to be like reacting to this match, I think. Just sort of like, you know, giving like, and maybe doing a live Q&A type thing. If Newcastle go down, say Maximum will go, do you reckon? I think you're probably right. I feel like St. Maximin feels like a player who wouldn't want to hang around for a season in the Championship, to be honest. That's my prediction. But yeah, appropriate comment. Thank you for joining us. Like I said, do feel free. I've popped it in there. That's my bot. Do feel free to subscribe to our YouTube if you're interested. We do mainly sort of entertaining comedy videos with a couple of football videos thrown in, but in a more light-hearted, entertaining way, rather than like a fan channel type thing. So yeah. If you don't want to subscribe, don't worry about it, my guy. City trying to come forwards now, not quite. It's going to be a free kick to City. Rodri is down. Fouled by Bruno, it looks like. You're doing some Football Manager, good stuff, Matthew. What team is it that you do, Matthew? What team is it that you speak. What team do you manage? Whenever I played FIFA, and Edgener let me know who you would always pick in career mode. I'd always pick AFC Wimbledon because they were always in League 2. I mean, they're in League 1 now, but you know, like I'd play as them when they're in League 2, and I try to get them into the Premier League in FIFA. And I'd always just like sign the young fucking world-class talents. Oh, West Ham, I guess that makes sense, doesn't it, West Ham? I just like to start with a really low club and struggle with them. Forest Green, oh, I vaguely remember you saying they were your second team. I vaguely remember you saying that. Appropriate comment, if you don't mind me asking, do you want to let me know your name, just so I can refer to you as something other than appropriate comment? Don't worry if you don't want to give it me, but it'll just make my life easier. De Bruyne with the shot, well over, not quite. Yeah, that makes sense, Matthew, to be fair. Just like, if I picked Man City on career mode, it's like, it's boring, isn't it? Because it's like every single season, it's like, we're expected to win the Champions League and the Premier League every single season. You hate your board, they won't let you spend. It's quite funny. That's really funny. This won't let you spend. That is the worst though, because that's also what I do. I also set my spending to really strict because I hate myself apparently. And they're like, how about like £500,000? I'm like, I need a bit more funds than that, bro. City can sign Ronaldo. Yeah, exactly. It's boring. It's more interesting to play as a lower league side, or a side lower in the table where you build up over a few seasons. Because like, you know, where's the fun? I was just like, all right, and now you're just gonna sign the best player. You should play Ultimate Team. That's fair enough. Ultimate Team was my usual go-to on FIFA as well. United with a dangerous counter-attack here, as we predicted. Rashford trying to cut inside, finds Bruno Fernandes. Not a good ball from him, it's going to be a goal kick. Appropriate comment, I will call you Peter then. Your name is Peter. I don't know why I'm still holding this pen. I've already got Peter's shoe size, so, you know, that's all I needed. Okay, we're coming up to 45th minute now. City, in terms of stats, City are obviously doing better, but it's largely irrelevant because all that matters is the score. If City keep playing like this, here's De Bruyne. Can he take the shot? Not quite. Riyad Mahrez. Oh, nearly. You are incorrect. You are incorrect. That's why you always have a pen. Oh yeah? Why else would I have a pen? Nah, Petey, you've had your guess. You've had your guess. You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll forever live in wonder. Oh my God, Jesus just nutted into the post. On FIFA, you're worse at Weekend League. Won 1, lost 6. Peter, can I sniff your feet? I mean, you know, people would pay good money for that, is all I can say. I think, Peter, you need to before we can even contemplate that, you'd have to become a Nabinho. James goes down. Offside, apparently. Hey! Alright, get your nose ready. There you go. Hope you sniffed up. Right. Thank you for joining the Nabinho Nation Peter, sorry. What is happening in this chat right now? Oh god. But yeah, like I say, Peter, if you do want to check out our YouTube as well, feel free to do so. In fact, I'll just pop on my, because I don't know what socials you have, I'll just pop on my socials down just in case you're interested. Like I said, we do also have a Discord server. If you just want to chat with other like-minded football people. And my nana has just texted me asking what is going on. And there you go. She says, what's going on? I'm gonna put Jesus is an idiot. Quality analysis from me to my nana there. Quality analysis only on the LNobbins stream. I'm not gonna lie, guys, there isn't really much to analyse from that game, from that half, sorry. City have probably created more, they've obviously had more possession, but it's all irrelevant because in the first 40 seconds of the game, Jesus decided to that's been an idiot. Hopefully Christ and Christian. Very good. Very good. It's not, it's Jesus. Jesus. But yeah, he just decided to, for no reason at all, just decided to do that. Like I say, Discord's now in the bottom left of the screen right now. The stats, you want some stats? Well, City have 67% possession. They've had 13 shots compared to United's 4. They've had a 91% pass success rate compared to 79%. They've won 4 times as many aerial duels. They've won twice as many tackles. They've had 2 corners compared to United's 0. They've been dispossessed less than United. But all irrelevant. Literally all irrelevant. I mean, these are all the stats here, but in case you're wondering where I'm getting these stats from, these are the stats I'm referring to. Let's have a look at the chalkboard real quick. City have had twice as many passes. United have cleared 5 times as many, 5 times more than City. But City have lost possession more times than United, which is interesting. They've obviously had the one error, which led to the goal. So City have been, quote, playing better, but it's all irrelevant because one bit of... What's the head-to-head record? I don't know what you mean. What you mean, like, ever? Do you mean, like, ever between these sides? I don't understand what you mean. Can you clarify what you mean? If you want the stats ever, then, I mean, I can probably find that out. Might be tricky. But I can probably give it a go. Here we go, head to head. So, these sides have played 47 times in the Premier League. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. City have won 15 of these encounters. United have won 23 of these encounters. And these sides have drawn 9 times. Home wins for City, 8, compared to United's 12 away wins. So obviously, based on stats, United are the better team. However, obviously, United dominated the early stages of the Premier League while City struggled in the early stages of the Premier League. So you'd probably have to assess it more based on more recent stats. And in fairness, to be fair, City haven't had a good record under Pep against United. City had a really good record against United under Mancini and Pellegrini, but it's actually not been that many. Yeah, those stats are definitely not right, Matthew. Because how many games is that? That would suggest that they've only played for 10 years. That would suggest they've only had 10 seasons in the Premier League. 13, 12 and 4, this being 5. So that's... How many is that? Wait, I can do the maths. 13, 12, 25, 4 add 1, 30, divided by 2, 15. These sides have definitely played each other more. These sides have definitely encountered each other more than 15 seasons in the Premier League. Definitely. So that can't be right. Oh, no, yeah. But I'm just, yes. I mean, TalkSport have got their stats wrong. Or it's a stat for something else. Solomon Nalugia, that's a great name. You think 2-1? Peter, I'm aware, but you add the 1 from today's game. So 25, add 4, add 1, that makes 30. So that would therefore mean 15 times. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, there you go, that makes more sense. I thought that was just overall Premier League history. So it's very even, really, in terms of the last 30 games. So that's over the last 15 years. So again, that would include City before the financial investment, when obviously United were dominating a lot more. Time of stream talk. We always stream on a Monday at 5:30, Matthew. That's when our stream starts. My nana suggests that Phil Foden should come on. I'm inclined to agree with my nana. Do not mess with her. She will fuck you up. But yes, that's a thing. What else? Let's just pop these on. Hey, we've got someone in the chat called, this is a brilliant name, Hydrus. So wait, before I get onto Matthew's question, what did you say? Well, before I get into Hydrus's question, what did you say, Matthew? We'll be streaming either 12:45 or 4 this week, because I can raid you. It depends what day, to be honest, because I do work at least 9 to 5:30 in the week. You definitely made cookies. Thank you for that, Matthew. But yeah, Hydrus Mohammed, thank you for joining us today. What do I think about Liverpool? They're a shambles. They are. They've lost 6 in a row at home. 5 in a row at home. Losing 5 in a row at home had never happened in Liverpool in the entirety. No, let's backtrack even more. 4 in a row at home. Thank you, Solomon, for following the stream. 4 in a row last happened in the 1920s. 5 in a row has never happened. 6 in a row equally has never happened. It's more than the injuries, definitely. Injuries obviously haven't helped, but there's definitely more to it. There's definitely a mental issue going on. There's some mentality issue going on. I think there's also an issue with tactics. It's Liverpool. It's almost like Klopp is insisting that his players play the same way as if Van Dijk is still in the team, i.e. with the high line. And you can't do that if you don't have the players to do that. It's like, I remember a really weird one where Mourinho was United manager, and look, I can't remember, they were playing a big team, I can't remember who exactly. And he wanted to play Lukaku. Lukaku was injured, so at the last second he had to put in Rashford. And they kept playing as if Lukaku was on the pitch, like they kept putting in the crosses, trying to find him. And afterwards, Mourinho was like, "Oh, well, we couldn't play the way we wanted. You know, the way we were playing was geared up to Lukaku, and you know, with Rashford there, it wasn't working." And it's like, well, don't play as if you've got Lukaku on the pitch, bro. You've got to change it. And that's the exact same thing. So I think it's mainly the players' fault, to be honest. I think there's a weak mentality going on there. But I do also think that Klopp isn't helping himself by not acknowledging that you can't play the exact same way. You've got to alter it. So that's my thoughts. Daniel has made it. Thank you so much, Daniel. Do not worry about being late, my guy. I appreciate you coming at all. Hydrus, if you're still with Hydrus Mohammed, like I say, great name. If you're still with us, do feel free to subscribe to the channel. I don't know how many subscribers we're at now, but we're nearly at the sort of like the next target of 150. I think we're at, in fact, I think you have subscribed, unless Peter subscribed earlier. We are actually at 137, so we have gained a subscriber. So thank you for that, Hydrus. What do I think about the derby? Well, as you can see, I'm a City fan. So, and as you can also see, the background is red to symbolise that United are winning. City have been playing the better football, I think you'd say, but it's largely irrelevant because Gabriel Jesus decided to be an absolute pleb in the first 40 seconds of the match and decided to just foul Martial for no reason at all. So United is deserved winners at this point in time. They deserve to be in the lead. City, I don't really think that Henderson's been worked too much. I I think he's had a couple shots to save, but it's not been saved where you go, oh, what a save. They've just been like, he obviously should have saved that because it was so tame and hit at him really easy. Don't worry at all, Edgener. A sailing class, wow. Well, let me know how that goes later on, goodness me. You stream Monday, Thursday, Friday. Well, earliest I can stream on the weekday is 5:30 because of work commitments, obviously. Otherwise, I would be fired and I would become homeless. So I do need to work, unfortunately. Carl has made it. Carl, you joined me at a poor time in my career as a human because the background is red. And that means I'm sad because it means United are winning and I'm a sad boy. But let me know how you're doing, Carl. What have you been up to this weekend? Have you cooked any nice foods? I had a nice curry. We also had a Chinese takeaway on Friday night. Don't worry, Matthew. Don't worry about it. You don't need to raid me. It's fine. If you want to if you want to advertise my channel on your channel, then you can go for it. You can say, oh, by the way, if you're interested in football watch-alongs, go watch LNobbins. If you want to, that's fine. But you don't have to do anything. Don't worry about it. You're taking a sailor's license, Edge, and that's brilliant. Till what time of stream? Another 45 minutes, Daniel, because there's another half of football to be played. You didn't see the goal. Do you think it's a dive? Definitely not. No, definitely not. Jesus comes in. It's clumsy. He takes him out. There's no doubt in my mind it's a foul. There's no doubt in my mind there's no doubt in my mind it is a foul. There is no doubt in my mind it isn't a dive. It was definitely a penalty, justified, no complaints. Jesus needs to look at himself and think, what am I doing? I'm 23 years old now. I don't have the excuse of being a young, naive forward who's just comes to the club. He's been at City for around 4 years now, and it's almost like he hasn't learned. He hasn't learned yet. This isn't the first time he's lost his temper against. Hi, just thank you so much for following on Twitch. That's much appreciated. This isn't the first time he's lost his temper in the derby. I remember, I think it was when United came back 3-2, and it's like, what you don't want to do right now is lose your temper because City need to come back into the game. And he was just fighting with Paul Pogba. It's like, grow up, man. But anyway, if you can come onto my stream while you're on break, maybe. JC's mistake sport and played American football or rugby. Yeah, fried rice, excellent. You're gonna make salmon with cream spinach sauce. That sounds lovely. Was it egg fried rice or just fried rice? Because I also had some. Because obviously I had Chinese and I did have egg fried rice. Daniel's put some question marks. I told you, Daniel, there's another 45 minutes. Because the second half hasn't started yet, so another 45 minutes takes us to 6:15-ish, and I'm sure we'll have like 5 minutes afterwards just to cry because I don't think City are going to win this game. That's my thoughts based on the match. Sometimes it's just not your day. I mean, yeah, Matthew. I mean, I don't have to be present. If you want to give me a shout out, thank you. But you don't have to be. I don't have to be in your stream. You can just do it if you want. But like I say, you don't have to do it. It's fine. Tofu, not gonna lie, pretty delicious. I mean, Edgener said sheesh. Are you in disgust at the tofu, Edgener? I think Carl's family are going through a vegetarian or vegan phase, aren't you? Unless I'm mistaken. You got a new keyboard. Oh, tell me more. Shall I show you my keyboard? This is my keyboard. Is it going to light up? Hello? There it is. Oh, it's on low power now, but it lights up blue. It's a Corsair wireless one. It's very nice. And a ducky one. A ducky one. Oh, at first when you said ducky, I thought you were referring to your edge and less of that. Actually, it's not customizable, it only comes in blue, so I cannot do that. But when you said a ducky one, I thought you were referring to like fried rice. What is the ducky one? Am I missing out on something? Am I being dumb? What's the ducky one? A ducky. What's a ducky one? A ducky one too. Let's have a look at this. Is it always Ducky the brand? I thought it was genuinely like a duck. I was so confused. Mine's a Corsair, just because I wanted it to match my keyboard, my mouse pad and my mouse. So that's my Corsair. That's my mouse. It's an RGB one, and it has the colours of my brand, i.e. purple and blue. Oh, lol, we've started the second half. I was too busy talking about peripherals. Let's go. Second half. Will City concede in the first 40 minutes? Find out on the LNobbins Twitch, YouTube, Facebook channel only. Hashtag how long until LNobbins wants to commit bloody murder. You've got a Razer Death Adder. That sounds fancy, Carl. I know that Razer are they're a good brand. I hear. By the way, I don't know if you two have met, by the way, Edgener and Carl, but Carl is an OG. He's been here since day one. Hence his sword. Yeah, hence his sword. Some buggy keys. That is not what you want. That is not what you want in your peripheral. You need every key to be at it. And in the Facebook I can see someone's put in an illegal link. You know what that means? I've got to delete it, otherwise the FBI will be on my arse. So I'm sorry, I don't want to delete comments and censor, but if it's illegal, I literally have to. No change at halftime. You're absolutely right, Matthew. Which I don't understand. I don't understand why Jesus is still on the pitch. But whatever. Now, to be fair, apart from that one mistake, he's not done much wrong from an offensive standpoint. But just bring on Foden. Foden and Aguero have to. If you was Pep, who'd you bring on? Take off? Well, Foden and Aguero have to come on at some point in this game, definitely. I haven't seen much from. I was about to specify. Oh wait, good shot from. Oh my god, the Gundogan clipped the top of the post. Oh my god. Oh, it was Rodri, not Gundogan. Those little things are so important for those to go in. Lovely, and that lovely touch from Jesus to set up Rodri. Oh, nearly it hit the top corner of the woodwork. It could be the game winner, but he has played well. I mean, we've just seen then he nearly got an assist there. You did, Carl. You did. Yeah, exactly. You've been here the longest time. You and Patrick. I mean, I haven't seen Patrick in a while, to be fair. I hope he's all right. But yeah, Carl, you've been the biggest OG. And even though you mainly like me for Pokemon, you're still here on a stream where you've got zero interest in football, and that is why you are. That is why you are a G. Steve, thank you for following and becoming an Albino. But yes, Aguero needs to come on at some point, maybe the 60th or 70th minute, and Foden definitely needs to come on for. I'd never take off De Bruyne even if he's having a bad game, because he can do anything. So I haven't seen much from Sterling or Mahrez, so I'd have to take off one of those. Maybe Mahrez, because then you got two left footers rather than having two left footers on the pitch. Zinchenko's going to cross it in. Not good enough. Henderson claims it easily. Too easy for United. There's an awesome new Pokemon game. Oh, Henderson with the throw. United are going to score, aren't they? It's a very good finish from Shaw. Really, really, really weak defending from a City perspective. Something just popped in my ear. What was that? So I don't know what happened there. Something just popped in my ear like a weird sound. Right. Well, that's game. Hey, Sam, it's been a while. How you doing, Sam? Well, City definitely aren't winning. Obviously. And they did score, and what's funny is they scored in the exact way I thought they'd score, i.e. straight away on the counter-attack. How can it go from the goalkeeper to back of the net against City? Wait, is my Discord popping off? Is my Discord sound popping off? Oh god, how do I like mute my Discord? How do I mute my notifications? I don't even know. It'll be you guys talking in the Discord, I imagine. Notifications, here we go. There we go, I've disabled Discord notifications, there we go. Hopefully that will put an end to that. Right, last game. No way City are getting anything from this game. I said it when it went 1-0 up. As I was saying, you can't go from goalkeeper to back of the net within around 10 seconds. Not good enough. Very frustrating. Changes need to be made right now. I don't care if we're 50 minutes in. I'm not going to be too critical. I'm being very critical. I'm not going to be too critical because this team has won, like, how many games in a row in all competitions? Like 22, 23? I don't know how many it is exactly, but either way, it's an English record. They've basically already won the Premier League. You can't be too harsh. But why is it now? Why is it against Man United of all teams? And that's annoying as well. Why this? Because this is basically the exact same team that played awfully against Crystal Palace. Why are they showing up right now? Very frustrating from my perspective. Last week exams coming up. Irregular, excellent, Sam. Oh, I hope your exams have gone well as well. I hope you've been studying well and studying hard. I need to catch up on the chat because I got really angry and dropped my shoe size pen in all that melodrama. What are you saying, Carl? There's an awesome Pokemon game, adds Hoenn to Heart Gold Soul Silver. ROM based on, really? That would interest me indeed. I'd love to send me a link, Carl. Please can you pop it in the Pokemon chat? I would love that. Yep, Sam, you're right. The streak's breaking. Thank you for following. I'm sorry. I'm just catching up on the chat. I got angry and upset like a little baby. And I apologise. Well, I don't apologise, but you know what I mean. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I mean, City, I'm not even getting excited about any City attack now. You're more hyped for that game than the remakes. Excellent. I did indeed. That happens to West Ham 2 seasons ago. Huddersfield only could score 1 goal and score 3 goals. Yep. I mean, the game's over. Man City West. This game is done. Thank you, Carl. I'll have a look at that later. The game's over. United are winning. I've decided. It's just about whether City can get a consolation or not. No, Edgener. I'm very good. I'm very good at call it a sixth sense. I'm very good at identifying when it's not City's day, and today is not City's day. They've been so good for so long, and it was always going to end at some point. Unfortunately, it's ended at home. Unfortunately, it's ended against United. Which is very frustrating. Obviously, United are going to get bragging rights. And I could just say, oh, you know, it's only bragging rights, but it's more than just bragging rights. It's There's more to it than that. And here we go again. United on the attack with Martial, Dan James. Is going to be a third. No, he blasts it over. It's going to be a corner. Yeah, and that's the thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that there's 40 minutes. I can tell you right now, there's no way City gain anything from this game. I would be staggered if City scored 1 goal. I'd be genuinely staggered if this doesn't end just 2 or even 3-0. I would love it though. I tell you what, I'm going okay. Speaking of Peter, speaking of Newcastle, I'll go Kevin Keegan. I'd love it. I'd love it if that happened. But it's not going to happen. Almost. Yeah. Well, not quite. I said 2-1 to City at the start. Corner comes in. No. Cleared away. I'll probably blame you for this. What do you mean, Matthew? Oh. Yeah, Matthew, it's all your fault. You jinxed it. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm really excited to go live for the first time on TikTok when you've got so many trolls. You got so many trolls who just want to do you in. I can't wait to get bombarded by that. No, I predicted 2-1 before the start of this game, but after 40 seconds, I was like, nope, I think United's gonna win. And that is the beauty of, and this is my point. This is why City won't win the Champions League, because 40 seconds into the game and they've thrown it away. You do that once in the Champions League, you're gone. Game's over. You do it against Bayern Munich, it's gone. And Mane has followed. Thank you so much, Mane. Good interception by John Stones. I don't know who was saying it, but someone was saying it, but they were quite right. City peaked at the wrong point in the season. City peaked. I mean, you could say they didn't peak at the wrong point because it meant they've basically won the Premier League. But you want to peak at the end because the crunch time, the important fixtures are at the end. I'm so sure about the Champions League, Edgener, because what does City every single season is their lack of awareness and understanding in the competition. The fact that, I mean, that's a yellow card by Luke Shaw and Mahrez, surely. Very good defending by Luke Shaw, and that's why he should start for England at the Euros. Brilliant defending by him. He knew Mahrez did him. He took the L. He took the yellow card. Good play from Shaw. My laptop in the background, apparently. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing with City. They just haven't learned. They don't learn from their mistakes. It's about. I mean, well, this season's been a lot better because of the game management side of things. Obviously, it's fallen apart now, but in general, this season, City have been very good from a game management perspective, which is why it gave me a little bit of hope. But I just can't. I personally can't look beyond Bayern Munich. John Stones trying a run. That's when you know. That's when you know it's good, when John Stones is going on a run. I don't know why I'm having a go at Stones. He's really good. I'm just being a cheeky boy. Raheem Sterling against Wan-Bissaka. Is he going to click it out of play? Hits Wan-Bissaka. It's going to be a corner. City objectively never score from corners. True fact. Man City were founded in 1884 and they've never once scored from a corner. Fact. That's a lie, but it's also a fact. 59 minutes have passed. De Bruyne with the ball. Corner. And Mahrez tried to run onto it. Not quite. Nice idea. Here's a question. Here's a bit of trivia. Here's a bit of trivia for you guys. And this is a fact. This is a genuine stat. In terms of a percentage, so I want you to give me a percentage from 1 to 100%. I want everyone in the chat who thinks they know anything about who likes football. If you shut up, laptop. Even if you don't like football, let me know, as a percentage, what do you think the chances are, on average, for a Premier League team to score a goal from a corner? Basically, what I'm asking you is, what are the chances of scoring from a corner, on average? Let me know what you think, because I know the answer. If Chelsea and Liverpool get through to the Champions League, it'll be Chelsea, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, City, Liverpool, because usually quarterfinals, semi-finals, always English tie a lot. I'd like that a lot. Oh, sorry, Edgener. So the question was, what do you think the chances are of a team scoring from a corner, on average, in general? So for example, a team gets a corner, and you think, oh, there's a chance here. There's a chance for them to attack. And speaking of a chance to attack, here come Manchester United again. Just City getting caught out in midfield. Rashford, good defending by Cancelo. Good stuff. Okay, so Edgener thinks 8%. We've got Peter 12%. We've got Carl 12%. Matthew, do you want to weigh in? What do you think the chances are of scoring from a corner on average? Please let me know, and the thrilling answer will be revealed shortly. 5%. You think 10? Ultimate Gamer, thank you for getting involved, Ultimate Gamer. 10%. I don't think I heard from Matthew, but that's fine. But I will reveal it. The stunning secret that you did not know. 1%. A club has a 1% chance to score from a corner. Every 1 in 100 corners results in a goal. On average. On average, it takes 100 corners for there to be a goal from a corner. How mental is that? Dean Henderson's just been booked for time wasting, I think, which you love to see. So it's very interesting when, I mean, I do as well. Whenever your team gets a corner, you get excited. You're like, oh yeah, good goal scoring opportunity here. Nah, you've got a 1 in 100 chance. You've got a 1 in 100 chance. Interesting. Kyle Walker is coming on. I'm guessing that he's going to come on for Zinchenko. And that Cancelo will play at left back. Here's De Bruyne now on the attack. He's got barely any players in support. Sterling's definitely offside, so I don't know why we're even continuing this facade. And United win the ball back anyway. No, you don't love to see it. But yeah, I'm assuming that's why Walker's coming on, to give a bit more attack from the flanks. So if he's bringing on Walker, I'd also bring on Aguero and I'd bring on Foden, in my view. So TalkSport said it was 3%. Well, I'd argue that TalkSport are wrong. And they're wrong on many things, to be honest, TalkSport. I feel like I've only seen clips of them, but like some of the caught phone-ins that happen on that show. Is it TalkSport, I think? Saeed, thank you so much for following. Some of the phone-ins on that show are so, like, dumb. Rashford is attacking for United down this left-hand side. Tried a little interplay. Rashford again. Sterling intercepts. And City get away. Zinchenko, I think Zinchenko realises he's about to be subbed. He wants to contribute something right to the end here. Left-hand side. Gundogan. It's not been Gundogan's day. I don't think it's been anyone's day, in fairness. De Bruyne now. Jesus. Mahrez, sorry. On his left, not quite. Now Jesus. Oh, Sterling was there. Yeah, Cancelo. Wait, Cancelo off? Are you joking? Are you having me on, Edgener? He's taking Cancelo off and not Zinchenko. Is this some sort of sick joke? What? I'm staggered. I'm amazed that's happened, because it's not about. I mean, Cancelo's played poorly, but it's not about Zinchenko. It's not about Zinchenko playing better than Cancelo. It's just more about offensive output, and Cancelo offers more offensive output. Resting for the next game. Well, that's not good, because that means that Pep's already sacked off this game. I mean, I sacked it off, didn't I? So, you know, it's fair play. It's fair play. Just so annoying. I think what's more annoying as a football fan is when your team isn't even outdone by, like, excellent offensive play. I'm not trying to have a go at United. I'm not saying they haven't played well, because they deserve to be winning. But City have been the architects of their own downfall here, giving away the penalty, somehow conceding within like 10 seconds from a goal kick, or like from the goalkeeper. United haven't been like necessarily like excellent or anything. City have just been so poor. So that is a darn shame. It's a darn shame, but it's the situation that we're in. City will beat Southampton. I hope so. I hope so. I anticipated City to win this game, to be honest, in terms of my points total. So I'd have to change those predictions now. I think this really does solidify. As Zinchenko gives away a foul, I do think this solidifies United as they're definitely going to get top 4. Although I thought they were going to get top 4 anyway. I know a lot of their fans didn't think they would, but I really did. And Foden finally is coming on. Where is Aguero? Why isn't City's best ever striker and like highest goal scorer in Manchester derbies coming on the pitch? What is happening? What is happening? Aguero needs one chance and he will score it. I don't understand why he's not coming on. What is happening? And United attacking again. City have to be careful. Rashford probably should have tried to whack that. Dan James, Sterling's forced to come back. Good tracking back from him. Here's Fernandez. Okay, the commentator needs to calm down. He just said, and Manchester United are bossing. Wait, isn't that a foul? Oh my god, how's Martial not scored? How's Martial not scored? What is happening? What is happening, City? Diaz is on the floor complaining, but I don't know why. It's not a good shot from Martial. He really should score it. My dog could score that. Yeah, like I say, the City don't deserve anything from this game. They've not been good enough. And like I say, they've been architects of their own downfall. Doesn't help when you give away a penalty within 40 seconds. Foden still isn't on the pitch for some reason. Corner coming in. Edison with the catch. Can City start a counter? Here we go. It's 4-on-3. How long until they give it away? Mahrez. Oh, didn't even take a second and they gave it away. Well done. Classic. Why wasn't the ball released almost immediately? I don't understand. City have had twice as many attempts, but it's all largely irrelevant. Zinchenko with the cross, not good enough, goes out for a corner. Getting surgery. Rashford is indeed down. Looks like he's hurt his left foot. Is Foden coming on or what? Why isn't a change being made now? Is a change being made? I think it's in fair. I think a change is being made. Jesus off. What, for Foden? Oh, what is happening, man? I'm guessing he's going to play Sterling up front. I've zero clue as to why Aguero isn't coming on. Zero clue. I'm guessing he's thinking that the issue isn't in finishing, because really Jesus hasn't really had an opportunity in terms of shots. So maybe it's something to do with that. But why isn't Phil Foden starting? I don't get it. I don't get it. Not saying that it would have like altered the result, but I would have started Walker because I want someone aggressive and hard in a derby. I would have had I would have started Foden and I would have started Aguero. I also would have started Fernandinho instead of Rodri. Not that Rodri's done anything wrong, but that's just what I would that's just what I would have done. Wait, what? Have I missed a substitution? Oh, is Rashford coming off? Who's coming on for Rashford? Oh, Greenwood wants to come on, okay. Look at the kick. He kicked it out. Definitely not, Matthew. Got to wholeheartedly disagree with you there. Fernandinho is still an elite defensive midfielder. He can still play at the highest level. Yeah, Edge does look like the play, doesn't it? Yeah, I've got to disagree with you there, Matthew. He's still City's best defensive midfielder. He needs another year. He should have another season. What number's Greenwood? Is he 11? I think he is. Let's just check. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if in his 30s. He's still playing at the highest level. I think he's 35, but it doesn't matter because he's still an excellent footballer. Is the point? He's still got. Same with Aguero. Aguero's what, 33, I think. Aguero's still got a year in him at least, at the highest level. Fernandinho's got at least a year. I think he's got 2 or maybe even 3 at the highest level. He's so good. Yeah. Greenwood's 11. I've gotcha. And here come United again. 17 minutes, and amazingly, Sergio Aguero is still not on the pitch. Weird. And City needs to be careful. Edison just gets it. Edge, when those two were in the team at the peak of their powers, it was just unbelievable. It was unbelievable. That was the best. The best City team was the team with the Centurions team, where you had Leroy, Aguero, Sterling, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, David Silva, Vincent Kompany. That was the team. Make subs. Well, he's made 1. Has he? He's made 2 subs, and they were the correct subs. They should have happened earlier. I'd now bring off someone and bring on Aguero. Foden with the shot. Oh my god, I thought that was in. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. But already, Phil Foden has done more in this bloody game than basically anyone else. What a turn. Lovely pass. Great play. This is the City that we know. Oh, just not quite the finish. But again, That is the best City move. The best City move. It started with Foden and it ends with Foden. Why isn't Phil Foden starting in the Manchester derby? He's going to be the most passionate City player on the pitch anyway, and he's also clearly one of the most talented. I don't understand why he's not starting. I don't understand. Why isn't he starting the biggest games? He's so good. He's so good. You think Sergio for... I think Sergio for... Mahrez, probably. Mahrez hasn't done much. I'd still keep on Gundogan for the little interplay. Can we get one goal, please? Can City get one goal? That'd be nice. That'd be a bit less depressing. If City could get one goal, and then I can say, oh, well, at least if Jesus wasn't an idiot, it would have been a draw. But no. Right now, I'm not even getting that. Yeah, Edgener. I made that the debate of the day when United scored the penalty. I was like, well, I guess that's what we're talking about. It's not even a debate. It's just going to happen. It's just going to happen. Give me a City goal kick. But again, for these sorts of games, you need the more aggressive players like Kyle Walker and Fernandinho. Oh, Luke Shaw is down, hopefully not injured. Yeah, we're just having a look at the home results against United. He's won 1, draw 0-0, lost 3-2, lost 2-1, lost 1-0. He's only won 3-1 once. I don't know what it is, but he just can't beat United at home. I sure shat himself. Brilliant. I was looking forward to like an exciting, sort of thrilling game, but it's been dead from my perspective since minute 1. So I'm sorry if I've sounded deflated and stuff, but I couldn't even get excited about the prospect of City coming back. Laurel, thank you so much for following. City just need to, and this is also the other issue, if City were bombarding United with, you know, chance after chance after chance, you can at least get some sort of mentality of, oh, you know, they only need one, and you only need one goal, and then maybe No, but even from a City perspective, I was looking for a more thrilling game of like maybe some excitement going on. There hasn't been. The most exciting thing was when Foden did a lovely swinging ball over to Mahrez, and then what? And then had the shot. Created it, finished it. Well, nearly finished it. Here's Kyle Walker up against Luke Shaw. Plays it. Rodri's got some space for the long shot. No, he does not decide to go for the shot. Thank you, Edgener. Thank you so much for joining us on this stream. Thank you for your chat. There's got to be a goal. Come on, man. What is he doing? How is that not a goal? Kyle Walker with an unbelievable cross right into the path of Sterling, and it just goes in between his legs. I'm so upset. I'm so upset with you, Sterling, because I love you, and you keep giving the haters ammunition with shits like that. Oh, Carl, what are you saying, mate? You're going fishing in a secret forest lake? That sounds amazing. Well, let me know how that goes, bro. Take pictures if you can. Take pictures if you can and pop that in the Discord. Oh my lord. How is that not a goal? And that's the thing. That was the 79th minute. I know I said City don't have a chance, but 2-1, 79th minute, 10 minutes left, literally anything can happen. Why is that man on the bench? He's literally the joint top goal scorer in Manchester derbies. What is happening? What is happening? Sorry, that's in the Premier League I meant, not just in general. I don't understand. I don't understand anything anymore, guys. How will Sterling not put it in the back of the net? Why is Jesus fouling in the 40th minute? Why isn't Aguero playing? He started against West Ham. It's not good enough. This has to be a goal. Oh my god! Right, I'm actually going to go insane. I'm going to go insane. I'm going to go insane. I'm going to go insane. How is that not? Why hasn't a shot occurred from that attack? What is happening? He started against West Ham. He's on the bench. He's fit enough. You can bring him on for like 30 minutes. If that, but he should have started anyway. I'm so lost in my brain. Here come United again to counter-attack again. Bruno, Greenwood, into Gundogan. Okay, and City can counter. I don't understand how City have not scored in this bloody game. I don't get it. Raheem the dream. That was a nightmare, not a dream. What are you doing? That's all I can react to, guys. That's all I can say. That's the creative input and analysis you get on this channel. Me moaning and wailing. And CLOs must have liked it because they've followed. Thank you so much for following. Or Sayolise, I'm sorry if I've pronounced that incorrectly. And Cliff, thank you so much for following also. I mean, this is a wake-up call for City. They need to book up their ideas if they want to progress in the Champions League. Shall we see? This is where Phil probably should have scored. Mahrez with a nice little clip in. And Greenwood did some really good defending, actually. I don't know what's happening with Aguero. I don't even know if they're going to give him another year contract, because the contract's up at the end of the season. I really hope they don't just be like, no, we don't need you anymore, because City bloody need him. So he's only going to get back to full fitness, like full-on full fitness, if he's allowed to play games. Here comes City again. Ilkay Gundogan, Riyad Mahrez. Don't shoot, Mahrez. Don't shoot. He doesn't shoot. Good boy. De Bruyne. Can you put the cross in? No. United clear. Here comes Gundogan. Good take. Nearly. It's going to be a goal kick, is it? It literally is. And Gundogan's angry. I just don't understand. Hopefully that Sterling miss is like... He always seems to have like one open goal miss every single year. Like 2 seasons ago it was against Burnley. Oh, sorry, 3 seasons ago it was Burnley. Last season it was against Lyon in the Champions League. Let's hope that... That was a corner for City, but it wasn't given, but whatever. Hopefully that's his miss out of the way. It should have been a corner. But as we all know, it's only 1% chance to score from a corner anyway, so it's largely irrelevant. I think Pep did get it wrong with the lineup, but I think his players have also let him down. Smakello, thank you so much for following. Another cross. Yet another cross comes in. What is that? Raheem, what are you heading it like that for, man? I was popped right on your head. Why aren't you doing better with that? What a cross. What's happening? What is that? You're going around with the metal detector. What is it you're searching for, Carl? What is it you're searching for, my man? That attempt though, Aguero scores that. Aguero scores that header. The same one with Sterling. Aguero scores that. Searching for coins, excellent stuff. Well, like I say, let me know what kind of coins you get. Sort of like old-timey Roman coins. City have, again, I'll keep saying it, City have been awful today. They've been the architects of their own downfall. Shouldn't have given away the penalty. They shouldn't have been counter-attacked from the goalkeeper throwing it out. They should have scored an open goal. Yes, mate, please keep your data, Carl. I always like dreamed when I was a kid of like going round and finding buried treasure on a metal detector. Foden has already contributed more down that left-hand side than Sterling has all game, I've got to say. What I don't understand why Sterling is not... I mean, Sterling is not... When you need a goal, you don't play Sterling as a striker. He's a winger. Or an inside forward, whatever you want to call it. Why isn't Aguero playing? I'm so upset. I need the toilet as well. Oh, the weekend's nearly over. Oh my god, guys, I'm so upset. Not quite. For City, goes begging again. How's work going for you? Yes. So still, and Matt, I can't even be bothered. I can't even be bothered to make the change on the tactical board because this game is dead. This game's done. But yeah, works fine. Still working from home, which is obviously nice because it gives me more time to do the things I actually want to do. My YouTube, my Twitch, my social media stuff. That's the stuff I actually want to do. So yes, fine, it's fine. How about yourself, Carl? You've obviously been vaccinated once. Is it still really manic at work? Is it still really stressy and such? Because I know you've been incredibly busy in recent weeks and months. The only saving grace I can take from this... Wait, Matthew, you've had a vaccine. Are you high risk, Matthew? You also have a home office in school. I'm off work for a week, but it was better. Oh, excellent stuff. Really good to hear, mate. It's good that it's a bit better. De Bruyne, I mean, and again, De Bruyne's not had a good game. When De Bruyne doesn't, I mean, and occasionally when De Bruyne doesn't play well, City don't tend to play well. So a lot of their play comes through the De Bruyne. I don't think anyone's played well for City. Who's been City's best player? Don't think Rodri's played poorly. We've had COVID, Matthew. Oh gosh, well, props to you for coming out at the end of it safely. I hope you're alright now. Bloody hell. Yeah, Martial, I think probably rightly deserves man of the match. I think that's fair enough. He obviously won the penalty. His hold-up play has been very good. And it's also, and that'll do his confidence great because he's not had a good time recently, has he, Martial? I know a lot of fans have been getting on his back. So good to see he's doing well from United's perspective. You find out excellent, Matthew. That's what we want to hear. I don't know how much time we're going to have, but it's irrelevant because, as I said, in minute 1, City aren't scoring today. Sometimes you can tell, sometimes it's not your day. Today's one of those days. Literally an open net. All Sterling has to do... Hin, thanks so much for following. All you've got to do is tap the ball and he decides to nutmeg himself. Spurs Palace is the next order of events. In terms of the next games we're going to stream, I'll just let you know. We're obviously streaming Monster Hunter tomorrow morning. Tomorrow evening. 5:30, standard stuff. You're away from... No worries, Carl. But I think the next football game we'll be streaming is the Champions League. I think it's going to be Barcelona PSG. I mean, City play that same day at 6 o'clock, but I can't be bothered doing 2 back-to-back streams right now. I'll be too shattered after work. I can't do 2 streams. So we will be doing Barcelona PSG, and that'll be nice, stress-free match because I won't have a horse in the race. Why won't I do West Ham? Well, who are they even playing? West Ham. It's got to be a game I'm actually interested in, to be honest. I might do Man United West Ham if there's no other games on Sunday. Also tomorrow we're streaming Monster Hunter at 5:30. I don't tend to stream at that time on Mondays. Like I say, this game was done within 40 seconds thanks to Gabriel Jesus' mistake. There you go. Yeah, 8 PM tomorrow. I've got to disagree with Gary Neville. He's heaping praise on United, and there's nothing wrong with that. United deserve that. Don't get me wrong. United deserve to win, but this isn't some sort of excellent Manchester United performance that has stunted the creative output of Manchester City. This is Manchester City playing extremely poorly and shooting themselves in the foot over and over and over again. Thank you so much for coming for most of the game, Matthew. I hope you enjoy your dinner, and I will see you soon, my man. Long-term perspective, you can't be too harsh. However, it doesn't bode well for the more important games, such as Champions League fixtures. Again, where if City come up against Bayern Munich and they play like this, they will get spanked. They will get spanked. It's not good enough. Another change for United. Again, can't be bothered making the change on my thing because the game's done. Fernandes coming off for, I think, is that Williams? Brandon Williams coming on, that's fine. Pep only made 2 changes. Again, why is Aguero on the bench? No idea. Why isn't he starting? No idea. Why is Sterling being asked to play as the striker? And why isn't just Mahrez coming off for Aguero to come on? Because he definitely finishes at least 2 of those chances that Raheem Sterling had. No idea. So it's just a perfect storm of shit from a City perspective. Pep got the team wrong. The players made too many mistakes, and there have been too many poor performances. Got to be honest. And like I say, I'm not trying to take it away from United, but this is not like a fucking changing of the guard sort of we're now the better team performance. City have just been atrocious. So there you go. Very disappointing. And as you say, in the grand scheme of things, City will still win the Premier League, hopefully. But that's not the point. That isn't the point. And Timothy, thank you so much for following the stream, Timothy. And Mahrez gives the ball away again. That's weird. It's weird that he gave the ball away again. That's really weird. Walker is an angry man. He shouts at the players. He says, "Come on, lads. let's play better. Yeah, and it's going to be game. It's going to be game full time in 10 seconds or so. Good touch from the referee there. Foden strike hitting him. What is the referee dicking around for? The game's over, just blow the final whistle. And... Right, just blow your whistle, ref. Blow your whistle, because I'm a sad man, I'm a sad boy. Morales with the shot. Oh, actually, good shot to be fair. Definitely not handball. Let's have a look. No, it's definitely not handball. Don't know why you're appealing for a handball. Corner comes in, 1% chance to score as we know. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh gosh, that wasn't good, was it? Was not good from a City perspective at all. Architects of their own downfall. No creativity. Bizarre substitutions. Bizarre starting lineup from Pep. The poor performance played into United's game plan, which was always to just camp and play on the counter. Obviously, it worked well for them. Clinical, that's what you need. United deserved winners. City deserved to lose that game. I would say that it was more City lost that game rather than United won it, if that makes any sense. Because of so many poor performances on the pitch, and like I say, so many times they shot themselves in the foot over and over and over again. But that's it. I apologise for being my not normal, oh gosh, goodness me, my not usual cheery self. But that's what happens when you lose the Manchester derby. You're a sad boy. Hence the red background and everything. Also, obviously, it means that City's winning run is over. It was always going to come to an end at some point. Just annoying that it had to come against United. Of all teams, long term, does it make a difference in terms of the Premier League? No, not realistically. Does it still hurt? Yes. Does it matter in terms of looking at future Champions League games? Yes. Because that just demonstrates that City just aren't at the levels necessary. Don't know if it's a mental issue. I think it might be a mental issue, I don't know. But either way, it's game over. As we say, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm now going to go live on my TikTok just to do my first ever live there. That'll be exciting. And yeah, we've got quite a new followers today, so thank you to all the new Nabinios. That's much appreciated. Thank you for joining me in my hour of need. We'll be back tomorrow playing some Monster Hunter World, 5:30 GMT. The next football match will be Barcelona versus PSG. We'll see if Barcelona can make the comeback of the century there. But anyway, I'm off. As I say, eat, skeet, delete.